Hello guys, this is CRG.
Turn up the game.
In this episode I will present you my ultimate guide for 4-to-1 to win score match.
Let's go!
So guys, during this episode I'm going to play 2 matches. I'm going to present you 4 tips and the weak spot of this formation, and also
You're not going to play. Why do you lie to them?
Sorry.
You played the game already. This is a recording only because we wanted to pick for you the best games to show you all the tips that Madeline is going to talk about. Madeline,
Yes.
I'm new to this formation, right? I don't know. I haven't used it. What's the first tip? Now.
The first tip is to wait a little bit to enjoy this amazing goal.
It's a goal.
And after that I'm going to
to
present my strategy.
Goal by Invader. You have the Invader in attack,
Yes,
right?
I have the Invader. No, it's not in attack. You will see during the explanation. But before doing this, I would like to remind you to subscribe to our episode, to our channel, and also to like this episode, because this is going to make us very, very happy.
Do that now if you want to see me laugh in the next episode.
So let's jump to tips. Tip number 1 for this formation is to not select the defenders for pressing.
What do you mean by that?
I mean that if your opponent is going to attack you, when your opponent is going to attack you, you should not select the defenders. You have 4 defenders, and in front of them you have 2 CDMs and 1 CAM. It's very important to let the defenders stay on the field exactly as they want, and only when it's necessary to jump and let them try to make a good interception.
Understand. So then let your defender stay on their position. That's the poacher passing it to
the lightning.
What's happening? It's already 2-0.
Yes.
Very quick game against Ari from Romania. But you know what, Melin? We should take a look at the formation.
Yeah. Immediately we are going to explain the formation.
This is the formation, right?
Then I will jump to the next tip. So this is my formation.
Okay.
Protector, Voyager, Hammer, and Invader as defenders. So Invader is my defender.
Invader on the left side.
Yes.
And he scored.
Yeah.
As a left back.
Yes.
Because he has running ability.
And he's absolutely amazing.
At the end of the episode, I want to see this goal again.
Okay.
Now knowing that he was a left back, I'm gonna trace his every move. Okay.
Now CDMs, Major and Hammer in front of them. The Bulldozer is played as a CDM. And my favorite attacking trio from now, the Lightning, the Poacher, and the Jet. They are amazing.
Guys, if you remember the episode with Paul in which he opened our eyes about the Jet is amazing, but you really need to mind the direction of running. But I'm gonna ask you something, then we jump to the second game. How do you feel about the Hammer as a CDM and the Hammer as a CB without them having the marking ability? Do you feel like they are doing their job well as defenders or not?
Not 100%. This is why I have them near them, the Major and the Protector. Even if the Protector is played as a right back, he especially it's taking care of the players who are trying to cross the ball, and also he stays near the Hammers or the strikers from my opponent. Even if he's not able to stop them, he's there, and maybe in some moments he can even stop them depending on the quality of the cross. Unfortunately, in this episode I don't have a good example of Protector or the Hammer as a central back because I didn't face volleyball formations, but trust me guys, it's working. So Hammers and the Major in front of them are absolutely amazing. But let's jump to tip number 2.
Please.
I love to attack in score match. This is why I recommend you to use the speedy wingers as much as possible with a lot of long passes, because they have the chance to score, because I have the Jet and the Lightning and they try to force and go in the box, or if not...
That's a great pass. No, unfortunately not too long. Okay,
and if not, you have the possibility to cross, because in the box you will have the Bulldozer or maybe even the Hammer as a CDM will go up and try to support the attack.
Okay.
Yeah, you will love this strategy, trust me.
So you have Hammers and you have the Bulldozer as a CAM, right?
Yep.
What's the best use for them, except for corners, of course?
Except for corners. I used to pass them a lot. They used to pass from the first touch, and after I'm trying to defense, I make a good interception, and I have the Hammers and the Bulldozers ready for a very long pass to my speedy wingers, who will be most of the times.
You gotta go here.
Yeah, it's 1-0 for my opponent. But you will love the final at the end of the match.
Okay, I'm looking forward to that. But before moving to that, I cannot unsee the fact that you still use the Poacher. So the Poacher for you is it's been one of your favorite strikers, right?
Yes. It was and it's still one of my favorite strikers, and this is leading to tip number 4.
Tip number 4. But let me ask the question, please. How do you feel about the Poacher? But first, let's take a look at the Lightning, who won the header here. That's not a goal, unfortunately. How do you feel about the poacher since you score more with the wingers? What's the role of the poacher there?
I playing poacher as a pivot especially.
Okay.
Yeah, because he used to come back and support the building of the phase. This is why I prefer to send the passes to the wing, because the poacher will have time to go into the attack, into the box, and if I'm not able to pass the ball to the poacher, I have the bulldozer there who is ready for a header anytime, you know. The bulldozer is amazing.
I love the fact that it seems now that look back here. It seems like the bulldozer has been changed a little bit. Up to now, if you would send him a pass there, maybe he would turn around and try to dribble, and that's the reason why people prefer the hammer instead of a bulldozer as a CM. But now I feel like the bulldozer is a little bit better when it comes to being placed as pivot, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Do you have the same feeling?
Yeah, and this is why I love the poacher to be there and the bulldozer behind him, because
what a pass again from the invader. Sorry to interrupt you. And wow, the Jet scored from there.
Yes.
Even though the Jet doesn't really have the shooting, like he's not as good a shooter as the others, he still scores a lot.
He's amazing. He's amazing. But let me highlight the fact that the poacher must be trusted. This is tip number 4 for this formation, because with his response and with his amazing shooting behavior, he can make the difference and he will bring you a lot of amazing goals. Trust me.
Sunberg. Okay, but you know what, Madeline? Each formation has a weak spot. I think I know what this weak spot is for the formation. I'm not gonna say. I'll let you say, but I will just say if it's the one that I thought about or not.
Okay.
Tell me what's the weak spot.
The weak spot of this formation is the invader.
Exactly.
Is the invader
in defense? It makes no freaking sense, but it works. It works.
Okay, especially that he used to support the attack a lot. But
you've seen him scoring.
Yes, scoring and also sending a lot of amazing passes.
An assist from him.
Look at him again. He's going up on the wing. Yes.
That's the invader. Oh my God.
Yes, as a left back.
Crazy.
The secret behind this is that you should never pass the ball to the invader in defense.
Correct.
It's a rule, because he.
Look at him. He's trying very close to.
Yes. He's trying to dribble a lot, and this is why he might lose the ball very often in the defense. But I'm using him, as you can see, as a support for my attack, and also he is one of the only players who can stop the Jet in attack.
Just a second.
Yeah.
Where do you send this pass? Because he might get in a shooting opportunity again as a left back.
That's
sick.
Look at him from a left back to a CAM.
But you know what, Madeline? Your left side will be open all the time.
Yes, but I have the major who can't fill that empty space in my defense. Okay. This is why the major is played there.
Talking about the major, he will score a great goal now to the Bulldog. Oh,
not
Bulldog.
really, but Abubakar is there, and I completed my comeback.
Abubakar, with his response not as high, I think that's a lie from FTG. I think the response of the Lightning is far bigger than what they are showing as a number. Can I go back to this goal scored by Bertini?
Yeah, go back
I'm
to that
really curious. So it's here. But I want to start from the beginning. So you play the ball there. From the back. Look at the invader. The invader is here already. He's not there where the left back should be. He's there. When you send the pass now to the hammer, he's running.
You are not able to see him, but
you're not able to see him. But now the hammer will turn around. He's still running. And that's Madeline, right? Look at him right there in attack.
Yes.
The running ability is something that makes the difference between a player who can score for your team or a player who will just be there as a pivot, as a guard. You need those kind of players.
Yes.
But also, that's why the Magician, I think, is far better for me than the Wizard. Because he has this freaking running ability. And he can do what the Invader does.
The secret behind is that you have to fill that empty space somehow, because otherwise you will be caught on counter-attack and receive a goal.
Especially for a defense.
Yeah, so the Invader is the weak spot of my formation, but also it's a big plus in my strategy.
And I think that's the main reason why formations with 5 defenders are so OP right now, because even if the Magician would go up and try to help the attack, you still have 4 defenders in your defense that will fill up that space. And next to such a player as a marksman or as a Magician, never play another player who has a running ability, such as a Voyager. You need a guard, you need a protector, you need a warrior, somebody that will, or a major, somebody that will fill that space, as Madeline said.
So guys, this
amazing formation. I love it. You know I love this kind
This is my strategy. This is my ultimate guide for 4-2-1-3. Please comment down below if you like it, and also what formation are you using in this day in a score match.
Let us know below. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to leave a like, a comment, and a share. Subscribe to CRG.
See you again this. And until next time. See you. Bye bye.